This is the Sony FX3, and this is the field monitor I usually pair with it. This is the SeeMo, which allows me to just use this. This is gonna be a good one. Hey, what's happening everyone? My name is Ryan, and today I wanted to show you how you could use your iPhone as a professional field monitor using the SeeMo by Accsoon. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is a quick disclaimer, and I just wanted to say that Accsoon isn't sponsoring this video. However, they did reach out to me and asked if I would review this product and use it here on the channel. Now, I'm really excited for this one because if you've been following the channel for some time, you would know that I'm constantly trying to encourage you to, if you do need to purchase something, to find something that works best for whatever situation that you're in. And I do believe that this product is something that's gonna really be a game changer for beginner filmmakers and just anybody really. I could see myself using this all the time, throwing it in my backpack and having a monitor on me, which is in my pocket at all times anyway, and it just makes things so much simpler. This is a small little thing, so ergonomically it makes sense to just throw it in my bag and have it at the ready anytime I need an external monitor. Now you're probably wondering, why would you need an external monitor when you have an LCD screen on the camera? I'll tell you why. One really good reason for me is that sometimes when I just have my camera, it's not rigged up to anything, and I'm outside shooting something for maybe a client project, I can't see anything on this LCD screen, and it's really hard to capture something in the moment when you can't even see what you're doing. The iPhone has some of the best screen technology and nits and brightness, in my opinion, and so having this on the ready to be able to just hook up and be able to see what you're doing is it's huge for me. Another reason is if you're pulling your own focus and you're not using autofocus, maybe you have a camera that doesn't have great autofocus, you're gonna need to be able to see if your subject or whatever you're filming is in focus. And it's gonna be hard to do with these small LCD screens. I can't tell you how many times I missed the mark simply because I couldn't see if the image was in focus. It's super frustrating. But this thing is going to help you to be able to do that. And again, it's in your pocket. You don't have to go out and buy a $300 field monitor. And as a matter of fact, this product can turn your phone into a professional monitoring system and do more than some of the more entry-level field monitors and even some of the more expensive ones. But we're gonna get into that in just a second. First, I wanted to show you what was in the box. So Accsoon sent me this here, and I was really excited when I opened it. Now, one thing I did notice when I was doing all of my research was that a lot of the folks on YouTube got this version here. I don't know if you can see that. There it is, the white version. I forgot to turn my light on. One sec. That's better. And that was cool and all, and that's a great color. However, I felt like personally, it would just stand out a little bit too much on my camera. So I was pleasantly surprised when I went to go open this up and I found that they gave me the black version, and this, when I saw this, I was just so excited. I know it's kind of dumb, but it looks really great, and I just love this. The next thing that I saw were these knitted cables. I think that's how you say that. And these two are black, and I love these cables because they're just a little bit more durable. So what comes in the box is a USB-C to a lightning cable. This is gonna connect to your phone, and they also give you a USB-C to USB-C if you're using one of those newer iPads. Then they give you this handy Allen wrench, and then this cold shoe mount. And this thing is actually pretty cool. It's made of metal and pretty durable, and pretty cool because this has a tilt swivel, and then it has this little lever to lock things in place. The device itself has a HDMI input, a 5-volt output, and then on the other side you have your video out, and then you have your on and off button as well with a little battery indicator on the side. Now that alone would make me want to buy this thing. There's not too many products out there that have this battery life indicator, so that's pretty cool. On the bottom you have a 1/4-20 little thread there, and then on the top you also have a shoe mount. You could put a microphone on top if you wanted to. It can also come apart so that you can put this attachment on other Accsoon accessories like this iPad mount that they have here on their website. Another cool thing about this thing is that it has this kind of lock system. So you just open it up and it stays open until you apply your phone. And this button right here is going to lock it in place. The device itself is made of plastic, but seems pretty durable. And for the price, it really is just a great product. Now you can get this for $179 on their website as of right now in the filming of this video. I'll leave a couple of links to more info as well as to where you could purchase the SeeMo in the description down below. So this is $179, which is a great price for all that it can do. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about what this device can do. Okay, so now let's get into the settings and show you what this monitor can do. There are a lot of really pro features, so let's dive in. All right, so here are the settings. We have black and white. You can do RGB, you have your histogram and waveforms. Now, the other thing that's really cool about this whole system is that you can make these little panels bigger, smaller, to the right, the left, bottom, top, or even in the middle. So all you have to do is go to settings, and this is the waveform. So we're gonna go to waveform. We can make it big, medium, or small. And then we can also, put it to the top left or even in the center if we wanted to. That's not how I would set that up, but you can do it. Peaking, focus peaking. So anything that's in red is in focus in the image. So that's really cool. Also have LUTs, lookup tables. You can import your own LUTs, or you could use a list of preset LUTs that they already have in here. Just go to look, click selected file, and then you just choose one and it will set that for you. You got your zebras here, false colors. This is actually my favorite thing to use on any monitoring system. There are a few entry-level monitoring systems that have this, but I like this one because it's right there up top. I don't have to go through a menu system to find this. However, this is cool because you have all of your settings up top and you can just turn this on and off fairly easily, but this is what I would use most of the time if I'm trying to make sure that my image isn't too blown out. Now, obviously it acts as a monitoring system, but so much more than that. You can also record straight to your phone. You can use that for Instagram Reels or something like that. So I'm gonna try that out and see what that looks like. Okay, so we're about to, while it's not raining, we're gonna try and get a shot right over here behind me of my sister-in-law to show you the difference in the quality of recording straight to your phone from your camera, and then the camera quality side by side. So let's see what that looks like. Without having to shoot on the camera, put the memory card in your laptop or your computer, and then put those on your phone. Instead, you could just record straight to your phone using this device here. The other thing that you could do with this is you can live stream straight from your camera. So you could be anywhere with your camera and this device and your phone, and you can go live on YouTube or whatever, whenever you want. There's so many videos online that talk about the technical specs of this device, so I just recommend going and checking those out if you'd like to learn more about that. However, in this video, I just wanted to show you how you could use it on set. So the team and I just got back. Well, we dropped off all the gear. I just got home from a film shoot. Just wonderful people, awesome. But a few things that I learned about the SeeMo that I wanted to talk about here. First of all, it was amazing to have just something from my pocket, being able to just pop that bad boy in and use it right away. Super easy to set up, and just by the press of one button in the app, you're up and running. Pretty amazing. Pretty cool to be able to quickly run through the menus, which are already on the screen, and check our false colors using the histogram and things like that. The Sony battery lasted the whole time. As a matter of fact, I forgot to turn the device off, and then I got home and looked at the device and it was still at full bars. This has been in here all day, and I actually forgot to turn it off from our shoot earlier today. Yeah. And so the battery's still hanging on strong. Yeah. But anyway, as I was using this device though, I started to get all these ideas on how you could use this thing outside of a professional film set. And so here are a couple thoughts that I had for filmmakers that are also content creators. The first thing that came to mind was my friend Ollie. He is a vlogger and he vlogs with the Sony a7 III. And as you know, this camera doesn't have a flip out screen. So this would be perfect for that. Sitting this on top of his camera and his phone right in front of that, he'd be able to see himself, no problems. I had a chance to talk to him about this product and see what his thoughts were. So here are those thoughts now.
The screen on an a7 III, this is the only options you have without a field monitor.
Yeah.
So when Ryan told me about this, I couldn't wait to check it out. So we'll be using his because I left my cord at home. This little guy's pretty cool too, so you don't have to stick your fat fingers in there.
Look at that.
Boom.
Now you're vlogging.
Now I'm vlogging. No, but it's way better. For one, size is going to be better than the screen. You're going to be able to turn your brightness up and down in the out in the elements, and my A7 III screen is not very bright. And then obviously size. I like it. Like you said, it's a little high.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just adjust. No, I like it.
That's rad.
This is going to be a game changer for me, especially with a camera that doesn't have a pop-out screen. Well, and then I see this little button that says live, and if I was like going to stream something, that would be rad too. Just go right off my phone.
Yeah.
Instead of having to have a middleman.
It's cool because he was really digging this thing, and as I was showing him in real life what this thing can do, he was getting super excited and just wanting to buy one of these things right away. But if anything else, this really is a great device to use if you don't have a monitor at all. This product really blew me away, and I couldn't believe how much this thing can actually do until I got it into my hands. Here are some of my favorite features. The Pro monitoring features, which already has more than some of the more entry-level monitors and even some of the monitors that cost a little more money. The mobile live stream, I actually haven't done this on this channel yet. I don't know, maybe I'll start with this thing. I mean, it makes it easy. Now with all of that said, and as much as I do love this product, there is a downside, or at least couple of downsides. They're super minor though. One is that you can't charge your phone as you're using the device, so there's that. But as long as you keep your iPhone charged and you have a good battery life on your phone, it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, so one thing that I just thought about is, what if someone were to call you while you're using the SeeMo and your phone is being used as a monitor? What's that gonna be like? You know, if you're in the middle of an interview and all of a sudden someone's calling you, first of all, I would put it on, silent mode, or nobody can hear that. But I did have my wife call me as I had the SeeMo plugged into my FX3, and here's what I noticed. Okay, so I'm having my wife call me right now. It is kind of loud with the vibration, but all it does is give me this little notification. So all you need to do is just decline it, and it goes away, but it doesn't take up the whole screen. So that's good. But for me personally, these aren't deal breakers. In comparison to everything that this thing can do, these are very small issues, in my opinion. The positives definitely outweigh the negatives, so really just take that under consideration when you're thinking about some of these issues that might occur. Not only that, but like I've said before, because this costs as much as some of the entry-level monitors anyway, but it could do 10 times more than those monitors, this really is going to be the best bet if you're looking to invest in your first field monitor. Thank you so much to Accsoon for sending me this product for review. This thing really did blow me away, and I'm definitely gonna keep this in my bag at all times. I just love it so much. Well, that's gonna do it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this little product review. I don't really do these a whole lot, but I plan to do more. If you'd like to see me do more reviews on specific products, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to talk about those things. If you liked this video or you learned something, please click the like button down below. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.